The reason Totu still lives with this woman when all the other kids were removed from her care is because when the raid happened and the police took those babies away, Totu's mother was living with her in the shelter. All those other kids didn't have parents, and her mother had custody of her, not the shelter owner. And that is why they posted this video, actually, where she's pinching her. She is basically saying there's nothing wrong, Totu's totally fine, and the police attention is unnecessary, you guys need to leave us alone. And so the reason she was still able to post Totu and have Totu is because her mother was there and her mother had custody of her. And she's still been saying the mother is there and Totu's mom lives there with her. Somebody else at the shelter said that she hasn't been seen in 11 months. She used to be in every video, every post with Totu. She'd be holding her, she'd be in the background. She hasn't been in a picture in months. After all the other kids got taken away, Totu's medical condition suddenly was life-threatening, and she looked completely different after her mom disappeared. And I think this is because they didn't have money from the other donations for having shelter kids, so they didn't make a medical condition for Totu. Because look at Totu as a baby in this same shelter. Gorgeous hair, she's very tan, she looks healthy, she's got a bunch of baby fat, and then her mom leaves and all the other kids leave. Suddenly she looks awful. She'll get more clicks if she looks sick, get more donations, and it worked. These people are very connected with the military. I don't know where the mom is. I don't know if they did something to her. I don't know if she sold Totu for money. Well, this medical condition had been addressed on a show. It said that because of Totu's mother, when she was pregnant with her, she suffered from severe domestic abuse, and that is why Totu had all these things going on. But then she looks totally healthy and normal and fine as a baby until suddenly she doesn't anymore when her mom's no longer around, and she's just with this woman who's lying and saying her mom is still there. And the shelter was raided and they lost the kids there. This family lost everything, but they had to keep up their lavish lifestyle, so I believe that they are exploiting kids to do that. I'm sure it's possible that Totu did have some birth defects when she was born, but it just doesn't make sense that she was completely healthy and fine for a year. And do all the other kids that have ever lived there also have the same medical condition? Because why else do they all have missing patches of hair, bruises, scratches, underweight? Not adding up with those conditions. If you had a seizure for 2 hours, yeah, you would be medically deceased if that was true.